So I'm just finishing up this egg here. I'm adding just a little hue of blue to the main body here. And this is for my sister Beatrice, who just asked, how did you make those eggs? Well, I'll show you right now. If you're not going to use real eggs, you can skip the first 2 minutes and go straight into the decorating part. So I use a large sewing needle and a tiny hammer to make a small hole on both ends of the egg. And then with the knife enlarge the opening. So just kind of chip away. And it needs to be big enough for your smallest knitting needle. Mine is unfortunately quite large. So go in there and scramble the egg really good. And then deep breath and blow. Catapult that egg out. And then bake a cake later. And then all you need to do is rinse it a couple of times, just with water. I'm using a syringe here. Helps, makes it a little bit easier, but it works by the sink too. And if you have kids, they find this really funny. Alright, little side note here regarding the eggs. I got a little frustrated making the hole bigger with the X-Acto knife, because you do need it bigger, otherwise the egg is not coming out. So I thought use my drill, and it really worked. I still needed to make the little hole first, but the drill worked great on both sides and very fast, very happy. And you might just say, I am not going to do this nonsense. I'm just going to use a plastic one. Maybe I should have two. Alright, so skipping ahead a little bit, I painted the eggs black, a matte black, and twisted a little wire and attached it with my glue gun. Okay, so you got your eggs ready with the paint. I have black here. You got a little hook ready, and now let's put on some foliage. Now what did I use here? So mostly those are buttercup leaves. Now you might say, well, I have no buttercups growing where I live. Hopefully there's cilantro in your grocery store, because this is cilantro, and this worked really well. Look how beautiful. To speed up the drying process, I just put the leaves in the microwave. So just put the plants on paper towels to absorb the moisture, and start with 60 seconds and check, and just add maybe another 20 or 30 seconds. And then you have really dry plants, hopefully, and then they get actually really brittle. So I found by adding the Mod Podge, and yes, I'm using just a regular Mod Podge here, add that at the back of the plant, and it absorbs the moisture of the glue, and it becomes a little bit more pliable, because it just crumbled under my hands. So then decorate your eggs, and with the glue just on one side is fine. And some leaves are a little bit trickier than others, but take your time, and that's kind of fun. Make it pretty, but don't move them too much, because yeah, they don't really stay. It's a little bit tricky at this point, and let them dry. I have a little hook for it, so nothing gets stuck to it. And then once they are dry, you can go in with a small brush and just add the Mod Podge everywhere, really on top, and make sure it goes underneath the plant. And yeah, it's starting to look really pretty already. And this is the next day. I let them dry really well, and now you add more color. Put paint everywhere, and I have mostly black. As you can see, I got 2 burgundy ones, but then I ended up sticking with black. And then you let it dry really well again, and then the fun begins. So You need a really dry brush, and that means pick up some paint on your brush and then wipe most of it off on a paper towel, and then go at it with a really light hand and spread it on. I added white color and then topped it with gold, and you can add anything. And if you don't like it, just brush it over with the your ground color with the black again and start again. That's the neat thing about painting. And look at it. It really brings out all the 3D design here, and it's just lovely. I cannot believe I got this result with just using little plants from the garden, and it was really fortunate. I planted something totally different, and I got this plant stuck to my table with glue, and I thought, whoa, that looks kind of neat. And then I tried this, and look how great they look. I'm really happy with them. I hope you will be too. And here they are, my beautiful Easter eggs hanging pretty in my kitchen. This is Monica from Wicked Aviary. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get together soon to make something really fun and exciting and easy. I hope. Thanks for watching. Bye.